What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, YouKnoDaVibes, man. Be back with another Division 2 build video. If you're new to the channel, man, stop cheating yourself at this point, man. It's been a while. We out here, we're getting things done. This is that obliterated build, man. This build shreds. If you're hitting your target, man, this build is definitely different. We made this build last night. I had so much fun with it. I am actually going to use this build going forward. This is easily one of my favorite builds to play with at this moment. So, just stick around for the footage, man. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Remember, hit that like button. Watch the video. That's the best way to support the channel, man. And I appreciate you guys. Peace. Hey, welcome. Thank you guys for sticking around, man. Thank you guys for clicking this build video. And remember, if you're new to the channel, man, hit that sub button, subscribe, come home, join the Vibe family. So let's get into this build. Now, last night we were in, we're all over the map, honestly. We're on open world, summit, everything in the streams. And we were just cooking up builds, trying to figure out, like, what was the best way to run the Ridgeways Pride build, which I'm still working on because I have to make builds that's for my playstyle, and hopefully it'll work for you guys as well. Now, after you guys watch the gameplay, you can see that almost 75% of the playing population is not going to play as aggressive as I'm playing, but I play very aggressive when I'm testing builds, because I know if you sit back or if you wait for the NPCs to come towards you, you'll never die. If you play with my playstyle, you may die, but that's a good test to see if it can withstand. So I went all in, and this build definitely shreds. It definitely hits. The additive damage that you get from this build all around is very high, right? So we'll get into that. Now, I'm running a FAMAS with Sadist for obvious reasons. This FAMAS came with critical hit damage, and as you can see, Sadist gives you 20% weapon damage to bleeding enemies. So you got to pay attention to the numbers. So that's 20% weapon damage. Keep that in your head. Now, I have the Pestilence just for you know, sake of trying to burst something down with Plague. You don't have to keep the Pestilence up. And the pistol, don't worry about that as well. You can choose however you want to run it. Maybe you want to run the card 45. I don't know. Whatever feels best for you. Now, I'm running 4-piece ongoing directives for obvious reasons. The 15% status effects, 30% reload speed, which is very nice. Don't sleep on it. And the 4-piece rules of engagement, which is going to give you hollow point ammo, which is going to amplify weapon damage by 20%. So that's an amplify, and applies bleed on hit. So you got to look at it as you're going to get the amplified damage, and each one of those tips is going to apply bleed. So that's Sadist as well, every time you hit your target. And I rolled critical hit chance and put a critical hit damage mod into the mod slot. Now the chest piece, this chest piece that I'm running right now, I'm running an Obliterate chest. Ideally, I would have loved for that skill damage to be crit chance. That would have made this build hit that much harder. So right now, this is how I'm running it. An Obliterate chest, critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds. So you can stack this up to 25%. So when you see that bar maximize, I'm telling you right now, you're hitting 25% weapon damage. So that it shreds. You don't have to worry about whether or not it's proc, or if you get shot at, will it still be up? It's gonna be up as long as you're hitting your targets. As long as you're hitting something, you're good. On the holster, same thing. I roll crit chance, and on the gloves, I also roll crit chance, as well as the knees. I roll crit chance. So I roll crit chance onto almost every piece, and then I put crit damage mods all over the build. Now let's talk about the backpack. This backpack was like a topic of conversation last night. I think we all came to consensus that one piece Eclipse is pretty much Wicked on steroids, right? So Symptom Aggravator amplifies all damage you deal to status affected targets by 30%. Now the reason why you want to have this on your build is because the hollow points is going to apply bleed no matter what, and then you have the bleed hive just to make sure you put that extra damage in, right? So you don't lose anything. You want to make sure. So you're going to have this working on your build at all times. Now the discussion was, will this get nerfed? Will they change it? They just buffed Symptom Aggravator, right? But you got to understand, Eclipse Protocol gear set, it says 1 out of 6 up top. Now, you're not getting any bonuses from having one-piece Eclipse Protocol on. So this book pack is working the way it's supposed to. That talent doesn't say you need to have 3 pieces on in order for Symptom Aggravator to be activated. So Symptom Aggravator will work as long as you have 1 piece on. But because it's only 1 piece, you won't get any of the Eclipse Protocol bonuses, like status effects, skill haste, hazard protection, or indirect transmission. So to me, I think it's definitely the way to go. I tried different backpacks. I tried Wicked with Grupo to get crit damage and the 18%. It doesn't even compare. It's not even close. I'm telling you, don't even waste your time. So as you guys can see, that's 30 from the backpack, that's 25 from the chest, that's 20 from the gun. So just, if you do your math, just stick with me. Hopefully I didn't lose you at this point. And then I have 49% critical hit chance, as well as 110 crit damage. I know you're like, damn, that crit chance, crit damage is not even high, but you don't need it to be. The weapon damage you're getting is from all around the build. And remember, when you have gear sets on, you're losing secondary stats on 4 pieces of gear. So you got to make sure you keep that in mind. That's the reason why your numbers will look like this, right? Now, let's look into the all weapons bonus. So I have 95% all weapons damage bonus, as well as 37% assault rifle damage bonus. So when you add all of that damage together throughout the entire build, you'll see why you pretty much don't need 180 crit damage and 60 crit chance in order for this build to be effective. Because any damage at all on top of the 230% all weapon damage all over the build that you're getting from all these bonuses, it's gonna shred. So this is the build, this is how I'm running it, and I'm running a bleed high for obvious reasons, just to get that additive bleed no matter what. And then I'm running the Banshee Pulse with Gunner. You do not have to run it this way. This is what I feel comfortable with. I like to use the Banshee sometimes and just put the NPCs on one knee and then just shred them. And it gets you out of situations sometimes when you get in a jam. Some of you might want to run the Firewall with the shield, and you maybe want to run the med kit. It's up to you. But this is how I ran the build, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button. Comment down below how you would run this build. If you like this build, just let me know how you feel about it, man. It's your boy. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.